the second one.
I'm gonna be your. I'm teamed up with Tom. I'm running Turnip Boys Robs a Bank. I'm eyerawr. I'm the current 90% record holder.
Oh no! Were we muted? All right. Well, they can hear us now. All right. Let's try it again. Hi, everybody. I am happybythree. I am Team 1's Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion runner, filling in for our lovely commentator Scorch, who's having some tech issues, so I'm pretending I remember how to run this game.
And I'm running for Team 2, and I am Tom, and I'm with Regor. We'll be running Rob the Bank with me. Oh, after.
And my lovely +1 is Dritroad.
Hey guys, I'm Dritroad. I'm running the Turnip Boy Robs a Bank game as a teammate of Happy. I am the current world record holder for 100%, and I hope that Roar can pull up some competition here.
Well, we have plenty of time in the run to talk about stuff, so let's just get right into it, and then we can tell you what is happening once we've started. So are you on the proper page to get started? Do you want to start on yes or on ripping the document?
Let's start on yes.
Okay.
Time typically starts on yes, so for RTA.
Makes sense.
So...
Thank God we have an RTA runner here, because it sure isn't me. All right. Let's start then in 3, 2, 1. Let's evade some taxes.
Good luck, runners.
It is time for peak. Alright. So, both these games, well, Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion is the more simple of the two games, because there's not much movement tech. It's like the most tech you're gonna ever see is water slides. I don't know if we're gonna see them here.
I never learned water slidings, so you will not see it from me.
Noted.
If I manage to
I'm
pull them
just
out.
really inconsistent with them, so, but yeah. It's more or less pressing two buttons. Never mind, we saw one.
Hooray!
I forget who I'm watching.
You're watching
That's
me
Tom.
if you saw it.
Yeah. So yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot of funny stuff such as that, but the main chunk of depth that comes from tax evasion's speedruns is like lines, movement, and boss fight. We're not gonna see much boss fight stuff yet. I mean, of course, there's also gonna be the classic of mash text as fast as possible, which it's a staple of any speedrun. Well, most speedruns, but yeah. So we should we explain what's needed for 100% in both games? Because I feel like we kind of should do that.
Seems reasonable. We should probably explain what this category is first, since we
True,
kind of
we
made
should.
it up.
Yeah. Right. So. I forgot to
this
introduce myself,
category
so
was founded by actually Scorch because they wanted to just run both
Yeah.
games, see how fast they could do it.
I'm the current world record holder for both any percent duology, which is just both games back to back, any percent, and 200% duology, which is this but worse. You'll find out when we get to. You'll find out once we get to robbing a bank, but yeah. So you can thank me for whatever this stupidness is. But yeah, it's really fun just to go through both games, seeing how fast we can do stuff. But you can also technically blame the multi-Mario community. But we see Tom, I don't know if Happy's in it yet, but we see the first boss fight of the run, King Pig.
Bro, how are you so much faster than me? I wonder if I collected something that you haven't collected yet.
I hope not.
And that is King Pig. 3 bombs. That is by far the easiest boss in the entire series.
And then skipping the heart voluntarily before someone said, I'll forget it later, but...
I don't know, Scorch. I think Uncle Rigsby wants to have a word.
Uncle Rigsby shouldn't
True.
be so easy.
Actually, yeah, we'll get to that later. But I will say that that is much. Whatever Tom is doing, so it's a lot slower for this category, at least for duology. But yes. Anyway, on to what's actually needed for this category. So we need to get all hearts, rip up all documents, and collect all hats for commits tax evasion, which is all very funny and very fun. We get the yeah, stuff happens. So we'll explain the robbing bank once we get there. Ignore the JoJo's reference.
You're
But yeah.
zooming.
Yeah, Tom is
He's already down
Tom
there.
is
Good lord.
lying.
Am I doing something wrong? I mean, definitely yes, but it's interesting. I wonder if there's like a route difference that I'm just not aware of.
There might be.
I
But
definitely...
it's kind of interesting to see both runners going for the IGT strats.
Yeah, that's
For
what I'm
duology.
more comfortable with. I never learned RTA.
Yeah, I just started with RTA, so that's just one no.
RTA very well. We just did it as a one-off because funny, haha.
That's the difference. I just did RTA from the beginning because I just like the route better.
Fair. RTA Hundo seems really fun.
RTA Hundo is really fun. The only downside is I play on Switch.
And
So
the
load
times
times.
are slower.
For the lay
But
viewer,
yes.
what's the difference between RTA and IGT in terms of strats?
Oh, yeah, so IGT, you're going to see both runners at the moment. IGT's got, like, of course, the in-game timer up the top. The main difference is RTA allows you to save and quit to get to like warp back to the center of wherever Mayor Onion is, like back at the greenhouse, which is the central area of the entire game. However, IGT saving and quitting resets the timer. It counts as a reset because the devs never expect you to do that for an IGT run. So you have to death warp everywhere. That's
Yeah, so
probably...
if you see us like intentionally taking damage sometimes from worms as we like run past them, that is usually
That's why.
to set up for like death warp later.
Yeah. Because I do find it interesting that even for 100% RTA, there's only one death warp ever done in that. Well, at least what I do, but still. So yeah, you've probably noticed at the moment I've not been talking about it, but Roar even Tom is currently in the second main area of the game, that being Farmhouse. He's just going around getting funny stuff that we need to get keys to be able to open the door to the next boss fight, which which used to be the biggest RNG point in the series. We'll get onto why it's not the biggest RNG point in the series soon.
Like a different RNG
Yeah.
point now.
It's that there's other ones that are worse. It's not the
Really?
cat got better.
Cat's always
Yeah,
been the
there's
worst.
yeah. So we have everyone's favorite cat, everyone's favorite RNG boss.
Carly.
You can see.
One of the super annoying things about tax evasion is your interact button to talk with NPCs is the same as your like
Yeah.
trick button. So sometimes okay, everybody
Happy's
be
getting
cool.
bullied.
That room can
yeah,
and
what's
will
happening to
bully you.
Happy? What's happening to Happy? I need to see.
Happy almost got
The bully room. No heart? Cool. Very helpful.
Wait, which one's the bully room? Oh, that one, yeah. I see.
Happy, you should just
Should be
take the
fine
death
now.
and refill.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I mean,
Either that or
if
top
you
But
five.
there
really
is a
want, you
better
can-
place to take the death, I think. Oh, what am I doing? I,
I mean,
can't
if
talk
you-
to her yet. I got distracted.
I mean, if you really want, you could talk to the nurse. But is it worth it?
Ah. Again, any silly mistakes I make are because I haven't run this game in like 2 years until I derusted it this weekend for this. So, if I do anything stupid,
Don't forget to speak
No,
to
I
Picker
didn't.
Gang. Once you beat the boss, don't forget to speak to Picker Gang.
Yeah.
Oh god, that is... It's a...
Yeah, I've killed
I
so
need
many
you to
runs
forget some stuff so I have a
forget.
chance at not not making Drit's job too terrible.
Anyway, so what you're gonna see throughout tax evasion is you have to go to different places to get different things. The entire game's more or less a massive fetch quest. Because, for example, from Farmhouse, we got the fertilizer from... Wait, Farmhouse? No. From Barn, we got... we got the fertilizer. From Farmhouse, we got Fork, which had to give to...
Oh.
Essentially just get stuff for Onion,
That was unlucky.
and get everything else along the way. And now we get introduced to the reference mechanic. At least with...
Hey, I had a decent cat. First bit of RNG
Really?
sucked, but it wasn't awful from there.
Don't worry, that's the only bit of RNG you have to deal with.
No, that's the rabbits. Don't forget about the rabbits.
Oh, I forgot their RNG.
And
Anyway,
don't forget,
Yeah.
I'm really
Anyway.
bad at Liz.
true.
Be fair.
Don't worry, you got
Bad
enough
at
parts.
Liz.
Had to tab out there to
So-
I miscontinued.
move my notes down.
So yeah. So wherever Tom is at the moment, I keep forgetting what it's actually called, but I just call it Forest. The main theme of it is that there are deer. That is its main theme. Also, a bit of a plot drop that I'm not going to say at the moment because we kind of want the drop to happen. But yeah, Forest is more or less just going back and forth between central areas to get key items. And just yeah.
While we traipse, I can share a quick update.
Yeah, sure.
I would love to let everyone know a little bit more. I'm going to be slow rolling some of our 4 bid wars currently open for the finale of this event, which is the Hollow Knight Link to the Past Archipelago tournament. Right now, I'll be starting with Akos's Link to the Past sprite, for which the options are Decidui from Pokemon, Moosh, riding Moosh, Phoenix Wright, and Twilight Princess Wolf Link. My bias is, of course, Wolf Link, because Wolf Link is a good boy. But if you have a strong opinion, that bid war is currently, we just opened it, so it's ripe for the picking. Is that a Turnip Boy appropriate
Yeah, that seemed
idiom?
reasonable.
Seems
Yeah.
reasonable. But yeah, all of
Sure.
those sprites can peak.
Perfect. Be sure when you are getting those donations in, you have that and 3 other polls to choose from on our Tiltify page. You can find that by typing !donate in the chat or looking at the pinned message in our Twitch chat right now.
Oh my god, be more in my way, Rabbit. For real.
I gave you like 20 seconds.
Tom made a mistake. Tom made a mistake. You're flying. You're fine.
Yeah, I was stupid on the... I miscounted. I thought I hit it
Yeah.
15 times. I was at 14 and I died, sadly, by rushing
Yeah.
into it.
There, I should mention there is a mechanic that you pretty much never see again outside of Forest. That is damage boosting. It's like, yeah, because it's just the way that damage works in this game, specifically with the slime, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Like this.
forgetting stuff.
Yeah, more or less you can just dive, you can trip instantly again after taking damage, specifically with slime, because you don't get
I'm
any
gonna be safe and
knockback.
smack this rabbit, because I
That is always a good approach. Smack the rabbits if they're not behaving.
Probably deserved
Do
it
not apply
anyway.
this to real life. I should say that. Do not apply this to real life.
Yeah, all of the different enemies have slightly different like movement
Yeah.
patterns. The snails basically just go back and forth. Worms will aggro towards you, and then the rabbits are kind of the problem child. Rabbits will
Kind of
They're just a bit
whatever.
silly.
just sort of, yeah. I don't know if there's a pattern to it. They just kind of move around. Sometimes it feels like aggro, sometimes it feels random.
Anyway, you.
If they're on screen, they kind of bounce around randomly, but then when they get line of sight of you, they go after you.
Ah,
Yeah.
they're annoying.
Anyway, we just saw Tom kill the third boss of the game, that being the funny stag. That is also kind of acts as a bit of a
Not the
plot
instant
drop
death.
to why this game even happens. Long story short, radiation. But yeah, we will. I need to look at Happy again. Hold on.
No, I didn't want to get that heart. Oh well. It's slightly
It's not
faster to
hard.
death warp here
Yeah.
if I
Yeah.
didn't have that heart, but I
Also-
think it's faster to just run back at this point.
I should also mention what the Petal Portal even does. Well, I mean, it should be fairly obvious if you've played Portal.
Y'all remember that
Just
portal
like-
run from yesterday? It's that.
It's that, but you can water slide them.
Well, if you know how to water slide.
Yes.
Happy. The trick to it is you press the action button and the trip button at the same time.
Really just that simple.
It is that simple.
It's
Yes.
that simple. It is that simple. Anyway,
Now is
Where
probably not
is-
the time to try
oh,
and
yeah.
learn new mechanics. I'll do it later. Da, da, da.
also, I should say, do not forget to kill Jerry because we need to do that.
I did kill Jerry
Yeah.
already.
Don't worry, I'm doing it
I've already
later.
killed Jerry.
And you will now see Tom ram his head into a snail.
Yeah. I do that from time to time.
Yeah.
Jerry is
Yeah,
one of the
no.
easier things to forget in this route. There's a lot of stuff where
Yeah.
like there's not really one place that is most optimal for doing it. I'm gonna
It's just
shut
like
up
do it
so I can
whenever.
try and do this strat, and then I'll say what I want to do. I got this strat perfect for the first time in my life this morning, and it looks like I'm doing it twice. No! That was rude. Why did that miss?
Yes, that quick kill is fairly weird whenever it doesn't
sometimes
behave.
it just doesn't work and doesn't fully make sense why it didn't work. Oh well.
Yeah,
Not terrible.
it's more or less just get Portal on the stag and then get bomb through it and hope the deer behaves.
Yeah, like there, I had the portal right under the stag, and then I think the bombs just moved him too far to the left, so he stopped taking damage.
Yeah.
That is exactly what happened. Because generally you want him that portal just underneath the stag.
Mm,
Because then it'll kick him upward instead of off to the side.
Tom is now going into a fan favorite level, which is even more of a plot drop, but yeah. Welcome to Bunker, which houses the hardest boss in the game, as many people say.
I hope I didn't forget to pick up the paint. Because that
This
would be
isn't
bad.
necessarily hard. He's just
I-
more
Annoying.
finicky.
I can't remember if I pick up the paint. I still still enough, I guess.
I don't know, because I typically get the heart that needs paint before I enter Bunker.
I always get it.
yeah, I
Going
like
out of
having the
bunker.
extra health for Liz. That's a perfect example
Yeah.
of what I was gonna say right before stag fight. There's a lot of stuff in the run that, like, because you pass by the entrance to it several times, there's not really one best time to get it, which makes it easy to like forget stuff in your route because you're like, oh, I'll get that next time I pass by, and then you forget, and suddenly you haven't have done it.
Yeah, I have 3.5 heart for this. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Anyway. Here we get Liz. I'm going to shut up so Tom can focus.
Fuck Liz for real. Good luck. Oh, sorry, I used our F word of the day in the first run. Oh well. We get one per day.
Used it on that.
Liz deserves it.
This is
Fight's the
True.
worst.
Okay, I pick
There
up the
is a
heart.
cutscene skip we can do with Liz, but it
Yeah, I didn't
seems to be
wait.
rather
Okay.
tricky.
I do the slow fight. I can't be. And I died. I shouldn't have. It was just bad. Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be easier with 5 rounds. I'm just being bad.
Just like me, for real.
Yeah, Liz is extremely hard.
I mean, it's just
To
me
do
messing up
fast,
at this point.
yeah.
So it's ridiculous. It's not even this. It would probably be even faster if I just reset at this point, but or start by the fight. I mean, I do it solo. It's for happy to catch up.
Thank you.
No other
Appreciate
reason,
you.
obviously.
I won't, but I appreciate
Oh.
it.
I'm so bad. I'm so bad.
Another?
I'm so bad. I can't believe I'm being this bad at.
Reverse it.
Are we having a repeat of the last time we played this?
Yeah, I'm sure
Yes.
of it.
It happens. Yo, I'll just
What happened
I'll
the
just
last time?
God mode Liz, and then that'll make the whole thing more interesting.
Oh, what
Yes.
was it? I think it was the first multi-thon me and Tom were part of. We were doing a Turnip Boy commits tax evasion race, and me and Tom both got stuck on Liz.
As one
Yeah,
does.
I played way worse than
Whereas
back
Dirtbolt
then.
just kind of ran away.
Finally.
Well,
Right.
I'm just moving toward Liz, and you're just fighting Liz. So Quack, maybe a good time to jump in if you're got anything to share.
Oh,
Has finally killed
I
this.
have something quite special to share, and that is we have additionally opened up a milestone for our next run after this, assuming we make it out of Liz. Chat, give them your energy. But for our next Omega Boost run, if we raise $2150, that is $2,150 total, then we will be upgrading the difficulty of Mash's Omega Boost run from normal to hard difficulty. Now, we do need to meet that by the start of the run, but that is an overall milestone, so all of your donations go to it, and you can impact the Archipelago costume bid wars along the way.
So, I did get it. I did get the fight.
Good. Now kill Jerry.
Yeah.
This is the saddest part of the run. You have to kill Jerry, who is going to pay his rent.
I know.
How do you pay rent with Monopoly money?
I mean, if everyone agrees Monopoly money is money, then
Yeah.
By being in Canada.
That's
I'm
true.
jealous of Jerry's rent. It's only $1.25.
yeah, I'm kind of
Yeah.
jealous, honestly. All right, did you explain Liz skip? Because I just got it.
No, I didn't. Wait, the cutscene skip.
Yes. Yeah, God,
All
I
right,
wish we had a
so-
full Liz skip. Could you imagine? What a gift.
I know that would be so good.
What a wonderful
But yeah,
world it would
Liv's
be.
cutscene skip. From what I understand of it, it's essentially just pause when the cutscene starts.
More or
There's
less,
And then
yeah.
the
a frame
cutscene
window there as that door is closing. It triggers the cutscene. If you pause it at the right time, it will completely.
I'm just
skip
taking like the
trigger.
world's safest Liz fight right now. Or trying to.
Yeah. What I was doing instead, because I know I've consistently failed the skip, or the cutscene skip, is I just hit her before the cutscene, because you can do that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, what I typically do is it's because Shovel has such a long
Let's
lasting
go!
hit.
All right. I took it crazy safe, but I got first Liz fight, so good enough for me.
GG.
Nice.
There is a quick kill on Liz, but
Yes.
I'm incapable of doing it consistently. It does theoretically exist, but I've never been able to do it with any consistency, even when I was running this game pretty consistently.
Anyway. So I think both of you are well, I know Tom definitely is. I think Happy's just going into what's what at least I call cleanup.
Yeah, this is on my split notes labeled cleanup part 1.
Okay, that was bad.
Go back and grab some stuff.
Just being really bad at placing portals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
Don't mind me just being bad at the game.
Anyway. Yes, this is everyone's favorite part of the game, drug deals, and seeing if you remember to talk to the pickled gang.
Multiple
yes,
times. Yeah.
Good.
And then doing my favorite part is later, where you have to go back and forth from pops to tots to pops to tots like 4 times, and they're on opposite sides of the map. What do I do?
Yeah, that you
talk to Onion.
Yeah, that used to be the worst side quest in the series.
And then
There have been updates. That is why we have made this run marathon friendly.
I pick up the trophy just because.
Yeah, you need to pick up the trophy.
Like, the fun fact is you don't need to pick it up, but it exists. The game doesn't reduce side.
No, you do. It's in the 100%. It's counted.
No,
it's
it...
not, actually.
What?
Yeah,
oh, did you not know that? Yeah.
I didn't. It's in the root doc I learned from.
Yeah. No, it genuinely doesn't count for Hundo. We found that out literally as we were like warming up for Eldritch Wolfie's 2022 SGDQ run. We got into the warm-up room and Wolfie was like, hey, so here's the thing. The trophy doesn't count for Hundo for some reason.
Yeah, at that time it had been a recent
Because in shambles.
documents. Because me and Tom, I believe it was, we were poking at it because somebody suggested it. And it was like, oh, let's find out.
It's one of those things, like, you assume all collectibles count for Hundo, but, like, you should probably just check, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, since the game does say if you have 100% or not.
Anyway, everyone's favorite hat, the bird. It is the best hat in the game. No one can say otherwise.
It's my favorite in tax evasion, for sure.
Yeah. And then there's all 1 million in robs a bank.
I should probably say, technically, we don't collect all hats, we just collect all the original hats because there are many that have been added afterwards.
Yeah.
But
not only do the DLC hats not count for Hundo, but also you just get them by standing at the mailbox and mashing. So it's not like it's like interesting gameplay that we're missing. Like,
and Drit loves the mailbox for its inclusion in the second game.
Yeah.
That mailbox.
Mailbox is great in the second game.
I love the mailbox so much. Lost so many good runs on it, but whatever.
Having never run Hundo, I love the mailbox.
How many decent runs have we lost because we didn't talk to that mailbox?
I personally had 18 that were under 110.
Anyway, Tom is about to do everyone's favorite achievement for this game, and the reason why I call the split World Ender.
if I manage to get down the stairs, or the ladder, I should say.
Not me remembering how to solve these puzzles in real time. I haven't played this game in so long. It's fine. Everything's good. I don't even need to do that puzzle yet. I'll do it later. I just need Dead Letter for now.
Yeah, my favorite part of the puzzle room with the bomb, and where you're supposed to just take out the... open up the fire to fire up the door. You can just bomb it. Like, you use the portal, the bomb, and you just go through it.
Yeah.
We're not horribly far off of each other anymore. Like, I've made up a bit of ground because I am nuking right now.
Yeah, I died twice as Liz.
I mean, you might do different routes.
We also might be doing stuff in different orders, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that much more to collect.
The fish is there. That's the only time you'll ever see a fish in this game.
It's a good fish.
But it's an
a good
infinite
fish.
fish.
It's the infinite fish.
Yeah, so a big part of this cleanup is just a lot of the quests are like multiple characters in different areas need stuff from each other. So like when I was in Forest earlier, I picked up Holly's phone and changed the password, and then I gave her her phone back. I also picked up the leaf as payment from this acorn for his real estate agent who lives all the way over by the construction site. And now I got his deed and got to bring it back to him, and you know, it's a whole thing.
Now, I've actually got a pressing question for you guys. Has anybody pet the dog yet?
No,
Excellent
but I'm gonna
question.
make him disappear very soon.
I'll give him a pat on my way back up so that he doesn't disappear before he gets a pat.
Okay.
Crap, what am I doing next?
Anyway.
Icebox.
Anyway, Tom has now collected. Wait, no, he hasn't. I'm stupid.
Yeah,
Ignore what I'm saying. He's about to collect the last thing that we need before that lets us do 100% in one playthrough.
Hopefully, if I didn't forget anything, this should be the last thing.
Yeah. You now own real estate.
Hooray!
Hooray! Now to go to the cave, which unfortunately the Tangerine Dog does no longer exist at.
Hopefully, because if it exists at, I forgot something.
Oh wow, yeah, you're very
Yeah.
ahead of me because I still have to do the whole Pops run back. There's
Oh, yeah,
probably
you
a more
have to-
efficient way to do it is what happened. Like, I probably just don't know the up-to-date route.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Watch to 100% world record chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Anyway.
you want to get into these games, do not watch the route I'm doing. It is like 2 years old.
Do not copy Happy.
No.
That is endorsed by the community. Do not watch Happy's route.
Hey, hold up. You can watch my TB Rab any
For this
percent.
game
I'm
at
decent
least.
at that one.
For this game at least. For this game at least.
If you want to see the same route for TB Rab but done better, watch RAR.
Watch Roar getting actually good RNG.
Well, that helps.
So-
One time.
I try to get Smonian,
Yeah.
but I don't think I get it.
Anyway, it is time for
No, I
the
didn't
boss
get it.
fight. Welcome to corrupt political power. The boss fight.
Magical girl transformation.
Let's go, Magical Girls.
Irgendwann Maximus. Anyway, yeah. Corrupt Onion has 3 main attacks. Funny fort thing,
I bet the dog.
vomit, and laser.
Yeah. First part.
He
Of
is
the,
dead.
yeah. First part of the fight is bully him in a corner.
Yeah. And it is now time for him to nuke the planet. And then you get the funny reveal that, I'll just let this play out. Also, this has one of the best songs in the game, other than the credits theme. He is now a god.
Hate
It's
it
just
when
that
that happens.
tremble. Something happened, I think.
Oh,
He might have just inhaled a nuke.
oh yeah, and
Now
fun
look
fact.
at it. Have you seen his legs?
Yeah,
Funny thing,
I love this sprite because of how just weird it is.
funny thing about this game is you get a portal, but half the portal are built without a portal in mind. Okay, I'm getting wrecked. So you can basically skip half the stuff just by using portals.
Yeah, that's the other place I'm going to lose a lot of time. I do not remember portal strats in the final boss.
Yeah, that's the main place I would have lost time if I was running this.
I
Anyway,
knew them once upon a time, I swear.
Tom is about to finish. Rob's a bank. Tax evasion. He is about to commit tax evasion ultimate. And that will be when he rips up the funny title deed.
And
Yeah, I'm going to be so
On-
real. For my
on to
second run in
random
2
number
years, I'm fine
generation.
with being this far behind.
Yeah, fair enough. I can't lie. Anyway, who's the one that's on Tom's team? Because
Rob.
believe that
I need to
was
commentate
me.
the game I'm actually somewhat okay at.
Alright,
Yeah,
so I
we need
was
to-
able to get into the cave and get final heart, so confirmed I have 100%.
Yeah.
Did not miss anything, which is lovely. I just have
Wait,
to
Nicely
go.
done.
who-
While they get the screen switched over. Unless it's
What is it? Oh yeah, I forgot. So, welcome to Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. This game is the main RNG point in the series. I'm kind of joking with that, but yeah, this game's a roguelite.
it runs
So-
a lot faster. Right
Yeah,
now I'm just
'cause-
doing tutorial stuff, so it's nothing special. Just exposition of saying, "Hey, let's go rob that bank and get that money from Stinky Stinky."
You don't need
Yeah.
to break his. Happy, you don't need the bomb.
Oh yeah, you don't need the bomb there. Whatever.
Well. But yeah,
Well-
so main things we need to talk about for Robsy Bank is if you go from playing Robs a Bank to playing tax evasion, you will get whiplash. And just how fast
Dang.
Robs a Bank moves in comparison. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff we need to do with this game. Main thing, get money.
Money.
Because,
Yes, we need to become Mr. Krabs. Okay, that's good RNG.
as you would expect
Oh
from
yes.
That is good RNG.
as you
Oh,
would expect from a game where you rob a bank, you're in for the money.
Oh, he got pedestal. God damn it.
yeah, I got silver pad.
That is optimal.
Yeah, that's just
first bank RNG.
And Happy is getting at the final boss.
yeah. So Happy is doing one of the best boss fights in the series, in my opinion, because I love God Onion.
God
So
Onion's
to-
really fun.
To quickly explain the strat to Happy, you can place a portal on the left, like near the wood box, just under them. Then you go to the right, you place the portal above the bomb, and you bomb the wood box from there. That's one way to skip half the thing.
Oh, smart.
Like left.
So like right
Okay.
here.
No, left near the other guy. Yeah, it's
oh,
fine. You can go the
Really
way
now?
around. Yeah.
my
Anyway,
thing makes
so
sense. Yeah, see, you got us there.
I guess
so
It's not perfect.
Should
I see
we-
why your thing would have been faster, but this got me there. I'm just collecting hearts.
So-
and pieces.
I should probably explain why what the RNG roar got is why that is so good. So the main reason is that it allows us to get the pickaxe in one visit when otherwise it would force us to make 2 visits.
Not you. God Onion. You're doing great. You're wonderful. God Onion just really doesn't want me to do this, and I don't actually think I need to. If I recall correctly, you can do this without the
Yeah,
watermelon.
you can avoid the watermelon,
Is
but
Onion
But
just,
now I'm dedicated.
is Onion just spamming laser?
Yes. Well, just spamming anything to hit me when I'm trying to do this.
Don't
Sir,
die, Happy.
sir.
So, while we're here, I should explain what's needed for Rob's Bank. What happened to him?
He
I
died.
It's all
No.
good.
Oh no.
Anyway, Roar is now in the first boss fight of Rob's Bank. This
Don't
is
worry, you'll catch up. I know I'm the problem.
this is Yeehaw. And I forgot you can shoot him through the throne.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
A
the
throne is an
front.
object that you can not. It's
Oh
a
my god!
Wall, but it's not an object.
I'm getting
Yeah.
trolled by this game. Yeah.
Oh yes,
uh,
portal to
Moderator,
the
portal's
clearly
gone,
a good
so I have to-
moderator of the speed game doesn't know how the game works.
Just do it the slow way. Very cool. So cool. This fight
Yeah.
went really well in the D-Rust earlier. Let me tell you. I was feeling very confident.
So, should I explain what's needed for TBRAB? Or does anyone else want to try to do that?
Ooh, I got the Magnum.
Oh! The RNG is going hard here.
Should we give a bit of time for the host to say if they have anything to say?
I'd love to jump in. While we are fending off some lasers and starting strong in robbing a bank, I do want to share this $5 anonymous donation that came in asking, in my opinion, the important questions. Can we get a $5 hype train for crime? Friends,
Yeah.
we've seen a lot of crimes committed, and I suspect we're going to see a number more crimes committed in the context of robbing a bank. By all means, I would love to see some hype for root vegetables committing crimes.
All right, I have
Please
hit time.
do.
Well, I'm about to. When I rip up the last thing, you can move it over, and that is time for me. Go rob that bank. Make up for my mistakes. Although I will say a 33.54 for my second run in 2 years, pretty good. Like, I'm happy with that time. However,
GG sticking it out.
Should I just try explain some story stuff? So, yes, robs the bank does happen 2 days after tax evasion, and yes, a civil war does start on one of those days and gets ended on one of those days. Yeah, that's the main plot stuff we're gonna explain at the moment. The other stuff you just need to know is Pickled Gang. Yeah, they're back. So, and also we are required to salute Toast for good RNG. I don't know if this thing's swapped over in time.
That is a door we are ignoring.
For
Because
now,
that is the
because you need to
boring
get. But it's also an important door.
If you're playing proper 100%, that the what's it called door, Mushroom Cult door is important, but we're kind of skipping that because it is extremely boring and extremely grindy.
Yeah, so we should.
Okay.
I'll just explain what 100% needs. So normally 100% needs completion of all tasks, collection of all hats, and all tasks includes the Shroomnati ones, which are very fun, and also collection of, and also maxing out of the weapon research, which is useless, more or less. But yeah, we're doing 200% marathon friendly, which removes the Shroomnati quests, and I forget, does it remove the
There we go.
weapons?
Yes,
Yes, that's the one we want to see.
yeah. So if you're watching the second game now and thinking like, "Dang, Happy and Tom were so slow," I swear to God, the games just are that much different.
They are.
They are
Yeah.
that much different.
They feel completely different. And in a way that is definitely an improvement. Like, bravo to the Snoozy Kazoo team for, you know,
Oops.
the improvements in quality from their first game they ever made to the second game is astonishing.
It's a massive jump in quality for a good thing, and I still love tax evasion for all the right reasons. But yeah,
It's a super fun run. It's short and straightforward, and just, I don't know. It's a very, very fun run.
Yeah.
But
yeah, 100% is definitely the most beginner-friendly one you can get.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you saw like even Tom, who was several minutes better than me, died multiple times to one of the bosses, and that's in 100% when you've collected all the heart pieces.
Yeah.
Like,
I was bad,
doing
but
Liz in
it's a really
80%
hard.
is
It's not uncommon. Yeah.
Ugh.
Stop bullying me.
Yeah. So this is the fun part. This weapon that that Roar is currently using is one of the main weapons of choice for speedrunners. This is the Scythe, the Soul Sampler. This is really good not for both 80% and 100%. Not only
Having no luck again.
Not only because 100% needs to complete the side quest with DJ Sizzle, the funny one who gives us this weapon, but because its damage scales with the number of souls that you have collected. That funny blue wisp-looking thing next to it, that is definitely not a Dark Souls reference.
No.
Yeah,
Clearly
Unless-
you get 1 soul
Unless-
per monster you kill, and when you are at 100 soul, the max, you did way too much damage. It's not fair, honestly.
Yeah. It's the best weapon in the game, and actually, I do love disc jammer. I'm a disc jammer lover. I'd love to say that
The one I
because
wanted.
I love this.
Hey, oh, whoa.
Oh,
Hello, rock candies.
yeah, rock candies are the best enemies for soul farming. For the very lovely reason of you can kill them with one weapon hit, with one melee weapon hit, and it just drops all the souls at once.
Yeah, because fun
And it
fact
is
that
really
I
nice.
still don't understand to this day, for some weird reason, melee weapons sometimes hit twice when the enemy is supposed to split. So
That's true.
so you can't just sweep the enemy in one hit when it's supposed to
Yeah.
split and then hit it another time. And Drit just finished the first boss.
Grab
Yeah.
that just for some extra money pickup.
So you are going to notice the upgrade routing for this run. That's what Raphael there sells. Upgrades or performance enhancers, as he calls them. Our routing for them is: do we have spare money? If yes, get some. If no, go back in. And now
the text on those 2 pickups that say like they're laminated, I can't rip these. These are laminated too. They're learning. Those jokes
So
hit
that I
different
can
when you
plug
just
up
did
this
100% tax evasion right
Yeah.
before this.
yeah,
Um
Anyway.
if you've got anything to share with us, Quack, now's probably a decent time as we're
Oh,
before
I
this
would
boss fight.
love to chime in. We have some people responding to the call for crime commentary. I have another $5 anonymous donation here who says, robbing a bank, good crime for Turnip Boy. Not petting the dog, bad crime for everyone. Hope this helps.
Hope this helps.
And with hope this helps. And with that, just as a reminder, friends, we have now raised $2,061 and change for Blue Path Service Dogs, and if we can hit 2150 by the end of this run, we will be upgrading the difficulty for our upcoming Omega Boost run from normal to hard. I know you want to see it. I want to make sure every runner gets as punished as they can by the games they have chosen to play for us, or else it wouldn't be multi-thon rivals. So let's keep the hype coming, y'all.
Yeah, thank you.
all right. So yeah, what you just saw was Roar fighting what is arguably one of the easiest bosses in the series. I mean, if you have enough souls, yeah, it's easy.
It's pretty easy no matter how you cut it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
And-
worst case
and-
scenario, that boss takes 2 phases.
Yeah. And also, he's now in the worst area in the game. If for speedrunners at least, because I hate this run in any percent runs.
And you guys will be struggling to see things for my entirety in here because I do not get the lamp.
Not a lamp
Until you're required.
until you have to.
Also, you're not misreading that quest is called Greg's waifu.
You stop bullying me. All I wanted
the-
to do was go up there.
The main fun thing about the second boss fight that we haven't mentioned when Roar was doing it is that it's something that Roar discovered, but you can basically have
Yeah.
less enemy spawn by looking down. That's why he was looking completely off screen. You have just enemies at the top of the room that do not spawn. That way.
Yeah.
And it's kind
It's
of
like
it depends if you want it or not. If you don't have enough souls going into the fight, you actually want those ads to spawn
Yeah.
so you can collect the souls from them to get the 1 cycle. But if you have, I want to say like 73 going into that phase, you're probably safe with just the bottom ads.
That I think that's all grabbing.
Yeah. Oh, and I forgot we get to see from both runners the best collectible in the entire game.
Greg's body pillow.
Not that one.
You
I'm
said
gonna do this
you
while I
said
have
best collectible at the exact time that Rar picked up the body pillow, and I was like, "Yeah, bestie."
Not that one. You know what I'm talking about. You got it in your GDQ run.
The manhwa for Mima.
Truly,
Yeah, because that's how you get. I mean,
that's how you get the sequel to one of the best lines of dialogue from the first game.
yeah, that's a fair shout out to anyone in chat who hasn't played these games.
Play them.
Play them. Even watching 100%,
Otherwise,
we're
Turnip Boy will
skipping
find
all
you.
the dialogue, and like, you don't really have time to see it all. And like, every line of dialogue in both of these games is funny. There's
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
jokes that are like recurring in one
I will
and
take
then
this.
like riffed on in the second one. There's just so much content that is just fun and just
It's one of the main draws for these games.
yeah, I highly recommend. Like, just because you've watched this run doesn't mean you've had anything really spoiled. Like,
Does not mean you've experienced this game.
no.
These games.
And if someone wanted to play this game and doesn't own it, how could they maybe get a copy? Quack, wink wink.
What an impeccable segue, Happy. Do you know what's going on here at Multithon Rivals or something? Well, with a setup like that, who needs crimes? By donating to Multithon Rivals 2024, you, yes you, dear viewer, are automatically entered in our sweepstakes to win a copy of some of the games featured at this marathon. We will be giving away copies of Fae Farm, Bow Path of the Teal Lotus, Hi-Fi Rush, and a combo pack of Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion and Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. Tune in every day this week, including right now, to see all the games in action. You can also find more details by typing !prizes or !sweepstakes in chat. And what a commanding set of games it has been. If you have not seen the VODs for Fae Farm or for Bow, definitely check those out when you have a second, when we're done, robbing a bank here.
Yeah.
Oh, don't hit me with the bomb.
Anyway, we are now in one of an interesting fight, to say the least, if you can see whatever Roar's doing.
I'm just
This
running in
is,
circles.
Why
Oh
I'm saying
my
brain
God.
rot.
That's not the interesting bit.
Yeah, when
That's
you run the
pretty
game,
much
you
Yeah.
forget that there are
This
other stuff on
is-
screen, but
This is Mecha Chad. He knows that everyone nowadays has ADHD, so he's giving you some light stimulation instead of Subway Surfers. And I think Yukon posted those raw files on Twitter.
I think
No,
it's
I
something.
found those. Yukon may have posted
Oh,
them,
I
but
Yeah.
originally I found them because we were looking. We popped the game
Oh, yeah, I
into the
remember.
Undertale mod tool because this game is also made in Game Maker, and that's kind of like the mod tool for Game Maker. So we popped it in there. Thanks, Undertale community, and we saw that those weren't video files. They're like slideshows of 1,000 PNGs, and I was like, "Hey, Yukon, hey, bestie, why?"
What is it?
And apparently Game Maker Carson actually explained this to us on the couch at GDQ. Apparently Game Maker won't let you run 2 videos simultaneously. Like, it just doesn't support multiple video files being played at the same time. But they really wanted to have 2 videos going, so they just made it very fast
the alarms.
slideshows.
Yeah.
Also, everyone say hi to Kaladin.
That is exactly what I wanted.
Uh,
Is this room?
Also, an interesting thing I want to point out, where I don't know the reason why, but I see that Raw has all the laser pointers, while Drit doesn't have them. Is it just for you, or do they
It's
sell
just
it?
for me. It's
It's
in
like
the
accessibility
accessibility
option.
options. It helps me keep track
Yeah.
of where I'm pointing.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's
I also use the laser. It's not like it doesn't actually change the trajectory or like help you aim. other than being a visual tool. So we kind of just agreed, like, very early on.
Yeah,
like,
we're allowed
this is
it.
allowed. Who cares?
Because, like,
Yeah.
to be
what
fair,
it is it doesn't trigger the your cheating mode.
yeah,
Because
Yeah.
it has a
To be fair-
it has an indicator on the screen if you're using like God mode or increased damage or something.
Yeah, I would
I
have said
didn't
you
actually
cheating
know
mode.
that, which is probably a good thing
Yeah.
because it it means I've never tried.
Yeah,
But yeah, I
To be
didn't
fair,
actually know that.
was it? Because I don't know if people have noticed. I don't know if Roar noticed.
Also,
Because I don't know if he's ever played without the laser pointer on, but the Magnum specifically, it's one of the only weapons that activates the laser pointer whenever you pull it out. So it has it on by default.
Oh,
Do you just
yeah,
go
I've
do
never
the
noticed
Mima
that.
quest now? No.
You can come in.
I was wondering if you just
Sorry.
did the Cran quest right now because you had a Cran door right before the bridge.
I'm actually going back to do it right now.
Yeah. I just remember when I was trying to route that in for the like bonus thing at GDQ, that was where I wanted to see that door. So as soon as it popped up, I was like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
wonder if that's also true in like the actual hundo when you have to actually get that door."
by the way, fun fact about her. Do you remember? If you remember, we saw her and gave her back her apple. She gave her a nice drawing. We asked her to stop. And
More
sad part,
souls. Don't mind if I
the
do.
sad part about it is Turnip Boy's voice kills people. So she died because she heard him say stop. That's why she's now in
And
hell.
that's the only time Turnip Boy has ever spoken in either of these games.
You say
my knowledge.
one word in tax evasion.
And it is literally
One
just
word in
stop.
and you just
Yeah,
stop.
because she draw.
Yeah,
she
I
draws.
don't think Mima.
Yeah.
I think she took it a bit literally and stopped everything. Never mind just the drawing.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Well, fine.
it's kind of Turnip Boy's fault for not specifying what to stop.
All right, got that now.
Nice. We're setting up
no-
for the wedding. The best
Oh
part.
yeah. A lot of
you're
everything
setting
is
up
going
for-
on is
Yeah.
just set up, making sure I've got everything in
And Raw
time.
is getting to the hardest boss in a game. Obviously.
Clearly, this is truly man-made horrors beyond your comprehension.
Is actually doing a
This is
I
all
super
didn't say the
complicated
boss was
strat.
hard.
It's a very complicated
is all
strat where
we
you
do.
stand in place and maintain the left click. Never seen before.
Never seen before strat.
It's actually
Go
moving.
away,
It's
stop
doing
bullying me.
We found this. I remember, like, when we were first routing any percent, and we found a spot where you could stand and do that.
I'm a little low on health, so I am gonna kind of panic around a little bit.
Oh yeah, how did
Yeah,
that happen?
I think we found that like day 2.
Yeah, we found a spot on the front that we thought was like, but we were all like, oh, this is like probably pretty precise. Like, you're gonna have to line up between these two blocks to whatever. And then I think it was Wolfie was like, or you can just stand in this corner and the same thing happens. You're like, oh,
I am panicking.
yeah, that's
I mean,
easier.
Panicking. Okay, I'm safe.
Are y'all playing on hard?
Nope.
Why did Rigby have so much health?
I just had bad luck.
In the meantime,
I had to
Drit
move
is against
for,
Megachad.
an enemy.
If you want to see the soap cutting again, you can look at it.
Oh wait.
So some of you might be wondering, why are we collecting a rock? It's very simple. To make a pipe not depressed.
Yeah, currently I
That's
haven't
awesome.
run into him yet, but he is, well, I think I've seen his door once, but he's currently
Yeah.
depressed and deflated.
Yeah, because on my first ever 100% run, he did not show up for like 2 hours.
Just trying to do some door checks right now, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to go.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I need this one.
Raidens.
Drit is basically one boss behind. But it's definitely not over yet.
Oh yeah, the fact that those bosses are still there, that is massively important in the routing of normal 100%, but it's also just important for just the end of the game in general.
Oh, I need to come back here anyway, because I haven't done pierogi.
Yeah. We probably have time for the host if they have anything to say.
Yeah.
Oh, you know I've got messages. People are still here for the crimes, it would seem. Well, I have a $10 anonymous donation with no comment. And you know what? I think I appreciate that because I respect wanting to keep your identity private while we are busy robbing a bank. However, importantly, that donation did go towards one of our Archipelago Tournament bid wars, this one for Far's Link to the Past sprite, opting for a Hornet from Hollow Knight costume for Link, so we're cross-pollinating the games while we cross-pollinate the games. Archipelago breaks my brain, friends, but thank you so much for that generous donation. And with that, we are just about $80 away from reaching that difficulty upgrade milestone for Omega Boost. That's coming up sooner than you may think, so don't let up now, friends.
Hand to
wanna find
God, I
out how
forgot
much
this boss fight even existed.
I want to find out if it makes it any more difficult or not with the timer going off.
You want
It's
to know
been
a funny?
so long.
You want to know a funny thing about the Super Fox? It goes like there is a bug with the Super Fox where on some versions, I don't remember if it was all or not, it just went invisible and stayed invisible the whole fight, and people just thought it was a mechanic. That's how it
People
was
just thought
supposed to
it
be
was,
fought.
like, super hard.
Like I think you could see the gun or something, but not him at some point, and people just assumed it was a mechanic, but still reported it on the bug log.
Yeah, the devs of this game are super, super supportive. Not only of the speedrun community, but just in general. When Tom mentions the like bug reporting channel, we literally in the Snoozy Discord, which also houses our speedrunning community.
Yeah.
There is just a space where you can be like, hey, I had this problem, and the devs pretty much always respond like
Yeah.
We love
immediately.
Carson.
It's amazing. They've done so much good stuff for us. Like when the game first came out, there was a very long, unskippable intro when you reset, and we were like, hey, can we not have to watch this animation every single time we reset? Because if you're grinding runs, like, that kind of sucks. And like a day later, they fixed it. What's up? We got Best Boy.
Best boy.
Best boy.
Best Boy.
I got everything else I need.
But yeah, the dev are super nice. Like in general, even for the speedrun community, we've asked them multiple times to leave bugs in, and they were super open to that. I remember when we complained. There you go. Yeah, I remember when we complained the first game wasn't bugged enough for us, and then we found out you could skip basically a bunch of things, animation and other things, just by pausing at the same time as interacting. That was a funny thing. But
Oh, I
Think
hate
we
doing
have a
this
bit
run
of-
with the scythe, but you know what? Somebody's got to do it, right?
This is why I usually get Disc Jammer, and also for like weapon stuff. But I think we have a bit of downtime, so host, you got anything?
Absolutely. Well, I had a perhaps a curious donation just come in. I may ask for a line reading on this one, I'm not gonna lie. I had a $2 donation come in from Scorch SR.
No way.
And it says, and this is so curious, I love root vegetable felonies raw. :3. The :3 is important, as I understand it. Thank
Very
you
important.
so much, Scorch. I mean, if you also love root vegetable felonies, please make your voice heard. Friends in Twitch chat.
Alright. Anyway,
As a right
I'm just
fan,
thinking,
this
are
is
you
the best
going
part of the game.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, you're probably gonna. Wait, no. Sorry. Roar's probably going to store Scythe next, on their next bank entry for the required death.
Yeah, actually, because I
yeah,
made that for a picture. Speaking of
Yeah,
pictures, I gotta go
there
back and
is
get a couple.
Yeah. Because
because
we
I
have
forgot that in
found
practice.
by a lot of testing that you'll see when we cannot escape. You'll see what I mean by that. And then you see the best button in the game. Dang.
Dang.
For a split
Dang.
second.
No,
I got
I can't
Tangerine
believe
Dog with me, so everything's good.
you left
Everything
your
is
dad's
alright.
weapon behind.
Well, maybe Dad
yeah,
should
that
have a
way.
better weapon.
To be fair, it is the best weapon that you can start with.
Yeah, I will be putting away the scythe for a moment after I get back to swap to that. That way I can at least, you know, get rid of things pretty quick. The Magnum's not important anymore.
Yeah, because you're not really needing it, because, yeah.
In,
Boring door.
in the meantime,
I can use this door.
Drit just beat Super Fox with a nice double hit from the weapon.
Right now I'm just door hunting to try and find the doors I want. Oh, wait, actually, there's something I do want to go visit down here. While I'm thinking about it.
We get to see
And
Pete.
transport.
Transrock.
Let's go.
Handrock.
That's the other
Let's
thing
go,
I forgot to do.
Transport.
How could you forget the best part of the game?
Look, it's been a minute since I played, okay? And those doors I've already unlocked.
Understandable. Oh yeah, this... Have we talked about the timer? What it even does?
I don't think we have.
Yeah, we definitely haven't.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to talk about it. Like the timer,
Items.
like to explain the timer, basically when you start, and I just saw you bought a timer upgrade, when you enter the bank, you have a timer that starts of how long it takes before the cops arrive, and when the timer arrives to its end, you start having cops arriving, making things a bit harder, or easier if you want to farm souls. And you have a star system like GTA, basically, at the end. And you could stay technically indefinitely, but when it reaches 5 stars, they're just throwing poisonous gas. So you end up dying, even if you like killing cops.
Yeah, for some reason, Stinky likes committing war crimes. I don't know why. He has a light tendency for chemical warfare. Anyway.
Well, at least he's consistent. Speaking of
Yeah.
Escalating timers, friends, I just want to check in with y'all because we are muscling down the end of this bank robbery here, and we are only just about $75 to go in order to unlock the difficulty upgrade incentive for our upcoming Omega Boost run. MASH is currently running that on normal difficulty, but if we all band together, it can be raised to hard. Runners, how far would you say you are out from the end of robbing a bank right now? What pressure are we under, friends?
That's a very good question. None of us have played the game for a long time, so we're
I'm
feeling
not
out, more or
terribly
less.
far off. I'm just looking for a couple more things.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my cankles.
So, chat, you have a very simple mission, and that's to help us unlock that difficulty upgrade incentive before the poison gas is released.
Yeah.
It's
I think
funny
it's
because
been on
like
it.
I've never run hundo of PB-Rab, so like
Hey, look, weapon you'll never see in any other run.
I've never run hundo, so like I know how close you are to the end.
Rocks. Oh, I
if you didn't have to go do all the side quests. But I'm like, I don't actually know how many side quests you have left to get.
Yeah, we cut out like some specific side quests, as we said, and we cut out weapon XP
Mushroom cult. That helps.
for good reason. That's the worst quest. Those are the worst quests in the entire series. And yeah, weapon XP is the worst achievement in the game. I can't lie.
Well, it's
Like,
just very
I remember.
not great content.
Yeah, you kind of just watch us sit there, going in circles when the timer is expired, just killing things. It gets boring real fast.
So I remember, like, I forget which one of the devs in the Discord said that the pop admitted, Zucon admitted that the Pops quest was a bit too long, and then they proceed to make a much worse quest in this game.
One of the photos I'm missing, I can look at that quick, and I know the other photo as well.
Was it the?
Oh no, I don't need that.
It was probably Apple Arena.
I don't remember the other rock I'm missing. Unless I got them both now.
No.
Oh, breaking news. I've been made a liar almost instantaneously because, friends, we are just $50 to go from that difficulty upgrade incentive, thanks to this $27 donation from JPEG, who says, I think it's important to throw a literal lawyer out into the dangerous wilderness of Link to the Past, actually. I'm sure he'll be fine, and nothing will be weird. That is, of course, going to Phoenix Wright in the Link to the Past sprite bid war. As a reminder, folks, while we are making progress to that difficulty upgrade, there are also 4 different costume bid wars open. They all currently do have a leading contender, so unless you agree with all 4 of Owo Knight, Mimikyu, Hornet, and Phoenix Wright as your champions, I'm not sure how I feel about all of those. Be sure to get those donations in.
It's the only chance I'll get to see
You can also
Hornet
say-
as a playable character
Oof.
in the year
Too real.
2024.
Too real.
Yeah. I'm fine with Phoenix Wright, but big up Wolf Link.
That's fair.
Yes, this is officially sanctioned by your host. Big up Wolf Link.
Okay.
Wait, which one are you missing?
Stonkles.
That'll do it.
And hopefully you got one more donation. Otherwise, I'm gonna be sad.
I need to emotionally prepare for this one. I think I'm being cast in a role here. 1 second.
Oh no.
I have $10 here from Tom Regor, who says,
Nay.
the host just held me at gunpoint to donate, but I'm okay with it. I was committing crimes anyway, not like I'm gonna snitch. I would like the record to officially reflect, we do not endorse crimes other than of the root vegetable variety here at Multithon 2020, at Multithon Rivals 2024. However, thank you very much for that kind donation, Tom. And with that, we are just $40 away from Omega Boost category difficulty upgrade. So thank you all so much.
It's so close. If you like giant
Come on,
robots
we need to get there
and
before-
would like more
We
giant
need-
robots,
We need to get there before before the funny happens. Before the blueberries do something very funny to us.
Don't mind me and my panic sounds. There we go. That's the door I'm looking for.
I couldn't
can
tell if
go
that was a
finish
panic
the
sound
game.
or if you were trying to imitate. You were trying to imitate the sound of the bagged milk.
Yes.
So
We'll
that's
just go
what
with
it would
yes.
sound like.
But, yeah.
Let me double check.
Anyway.
What is your best bagged milk onomatopoeia? This is a question also to be resolved in the donation comments. Please hurt me.
Make a wallet sound.
Please hurt me with your bagged milk and its sounds.
Did you buy the rocket?
Yes, I have long had that. Ooh. Oh.
Alright.
Oh.
What?
I see. wait in the sewers, and what happened, bro?
I need to double check my upgrades. I need money.
Oh,
I was too
Yeah,
far away
I
to
mean-
bother going all the way back to the entrance or
To
subway.
be fair, the rockets do carry over between bank entries.
Yeah, that is one nice.
Well, I needed to know.
Fair enough.
If
Before
I
you
knew how much
actually
money I
commit
needed
to the
get.
whole thing. But yeah. What this section is, we commonly call it boss rush because, you know, it's a boss rush.
Ask a rat if it's okay for a rat friend to wear a rat hat. My favorite quest description, maybe in any game.
They have
Yeah.
some ridiculous quests and descriptions in this game, and it's great.
Yeah.
and I love the
Some
bank.
of my favorite
Stop
quests.
touching me. No. No, that's not allowed. Stop it.
This boss fight was so fun, we do it twice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
So
so fun we do it
in
twice.
the lore of the game, we've now we
Killed the
we
last
found
human.
the like big giant diamond, but basically we are told like robbing the bank isn't gonna work, so we'll just
We need to
steal
We need to steal the
whole
bank.
So we have to go back and defeat the bosses one more time, and then place rockets in all four corners of the map, and those rockets will lift the bank off so that we can steal the bank.
Alright, come on, game. Give me something to work with, please. That's all I want.
Hey,
That's all I ask.
hey, my criminal friends. Hey, my criminal friends.
Oh,
speaking
no.
of rockets. Speaking of rockets, can I share some news?
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
We have rocketed up to hit that Omega Boost incentive, y'all. We are gonna be seeing some giant robots on hard mode, friends.
That's what we like to see.
I love nothing more than absurdly difficult robot fights.
And amazing transitions, I must say.
And amazing transitions.
What game's the season
And-
for again? I missed that.
And dog puns. Like, for instance, this $50 donation from Professor Birch, who says, and I hope you all are ready for this, Quack, pretend that this comment is full of dog puns or something. Woof woof. Yo, let's go.
That was the best duck
No,
pun
thank you.
I ever heard.
Blessed by all of the extremely trustworthy Turnip Boy runners who have never done crimes of any kind.
Truly.
Thank you so much, everyone. With that, we are going to be seeing MASH run Omega Boost on hard mode. And also with that donation from Birch, Decidui has jumped into the lead, dethroning Phoenix Wright for one of our two Link to the Past sprites. So the marathon is still young on its final day. By all means, keep letting me know what your opinions are on those 4 open costume bid wars.
So many things in my way from going fast.
Yeah. I think we probably should have explained why Bag Milk is probably the most broken upgrade in this game.
Bag milk is so stacked. When you take damage, there's a timer on it, so it doesn't happen every time. But if the bag milk is ready and you take damage, it explodes and does damage on anything that it lands on. And it does a lot of
That can't
damage,
work properly right
and it
now.
has a big area of effect. Yeah, Rar's about to try and do a quick kill for this boss using the bagged milk. And there it is. See how that health bar just
Example.
drains when you drop the milk on it? It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because Roar did a very good example with first phase of Chad, where it's just like, yeah, he just went. So, yeah.
and we need to thank Canada
Right.
for that item because it was a refer.
You okay, Canada?
Yeah.
They literally only put it in because I think it's Carson with Canadian. and
Yeah, it's Carson. The rest of the devs make fun of Carson for being Canadian. So Carson was like, well, fine. I get to
Yeah,
put a Canadian
it
thing.
apologizes when spilt.
And they have bag milk in Canada,
This is
apparently.
the You'll see.
So,
I forget. Roar, did you do Super Animal?
Yes, I did Super
Yeah.
Fox.
Good. Okay,
Also did,
Yeah, 'cause-
what's it called? The, Gauntlet. Forgot what it's called.
The
Brain
Gauntlet?
Grand's Gauntlet.
Oh yeah.
So the only things I should be missing are the quests that we have said we are skipping, which is the weapon XP and anything in Mushroom Cult.
And I
Yeah.
haven't verified at all, so I trust you.
I was looking at my
I
text
mean-
earlier. Want to run out of the bank
I
quick
mean-
and go buy the last of my upgrades, and then we'll finish the game on my side.
Yeah. And then finish the game. I trust Roar completely. He is a leaderboard mod for a reason. To be fair, we have
I probably forgot something.
we have at least one. We have at
Alright,
least
that's all
one
those.
leaderboard mod for each game in here. I find that funny for some reason. It's like,
We love our game.
yeah, because Roar's a mod for both.
No, I'm not. Just rob the bank.
Oh wait, no, you're not.
I'm
Oh wait, no, I was thinking of what's his name? Yeah. Anyway, welcome to space.
You've now lifted the
The,
bank to space, but not everyone is happy about it.
Especially this guy. You got my dad's face on him.
Yeah, especially the massive worm. And I think we still do the route that I made for this fight. Yeah. Cause it's like RBO you do, isn't it?
Yeah. More or less.
Geeks or something. More or less, yeah.
Actually, no, it is RBO that I do. I did that for
Yeah.
actually killing the bosses too.
By the way, Rob, can you confirm me something? At the beginning of the game, didn't we have to kill all the bosses and do the final boss in one go? Oh,
No. I think originally it was because of how the game was set up. Coded-wise, they had not set it up that way, so I believe, yes, we did originally have to do all of them, but now we can split them up.
We originally did.
yeah.
We originally did, but especially in standard 100%, we can use that to weapon farm and set up early stuff for, for escape, for space fight.
In the meantime, Drit is not that far behind, where he's doing
Yeah,
the
and-
boss rush.
Yeah,
That's my
and-
fault, I'm not paying attention.
and Roar is just about to finish the game. Time ends when this bus crashes. Crash the
That's
bus.
time.
That's time. Crash the Bus is everyone's favorite split.
GG1 team.
It's not a bus.
Yeah,
It's a bus. Don't correct me. It's a bus.
it's the bus.
Rar just
Roar
named his
canonized it.
split bus, like right at the beginning,
Yeah,
and the rest of the community went, "Yeah, sure, it's Crash the Bus," but like it's not a bus.
It's what is it? It's like a ice cream truck.
It's a van.
I mean,
I'm gonna go through and
canonically,
make sure I got
It's that truck.
everything. Because if we know this is the weapon research. If I turn these in, you get weapon levels. That's part of
Goes up to 10, and it's very annoying.
you should go the rogue part of the dark web.
Out of curiosity, about how long to the estimate would need to be added for a marathon unsafe 100% in this game?
Yes.
About another 30 minutes.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, that's just how boring it is. That's just like running around in circles, farming enemies
also missing
and
quests
weapons.
are basically kill something or collect weapons and give them back here for XP. And you just go around
Yeah.
doing that for quite a long time. So we remove that
Yeah.
part from this part.
Seems
Yeah, because
appropriate.
a good chunk of it for like what me and Drip do is just like farm bosses for that because they have the most XP.
There we go. That's the 87% that we had quoted for the marathon.
Hooray! Yeah, so
GG.
it's less that the true hundo would take a lot longer, and more that it's
It's just
just
boring.
not fun to watch. Like, it's just not good content.
Yeah, but if you are for some reason interested in the solo 200% world record that is somewhere on YouTube, I mean, if you somehow come across it, yeah, enjoy
Well,
it.
with an advertisement like that, I'm sure our Twitch chat is lining up to take that record.
Hey, I'm looking for any percent challengers still.
Chat, please do not take my record. I have to play a funny dog game before I can come back to this.
Hey, by
Yeah.
the way, Raw, you should get to the wrong side of the dark web.
I did already.
Oh, you did already? I just didn't see.
See a picture. I'll go over there.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Wait,
That's while Dritroad there wraps up.
yeah.
I think. What are you working on right now, anyway?
I just need a GPU side quest, and
Oh,
then
that.
that should be all the procs.
That's what
Yeah.
we say when RNG is heavy on this thing, because sometimes you just do not get the doors you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the nicer
Yeah,
part
and-
about tax evasion. There's very little RNG in it compared to Rob the Bank.
Yeah, and Drit here's the 100% world record holder, so yeah, if he's having a bad time with it, that saying the RNG's a bit funny. But yeah. Anyway, I am being forced to go a bit before the end here, unfortunately, so yeah. Enjoy the rest of the marathon, everyone. Yeah, thank you for having.
See ya.
Hope you get good enough RNG, Drit. Alright, see ya.
Thanks.
With that.
Then there were. Final answer.
4.
Are you sure?
I've never been sure of anything in my life. Why do you ask?
Yeah. If you ask Happy if he's sure about something, he's gonna crumble. So,
This
We just-
is why I quoted an hour to run this game.
yeah.
Just never.
It should be less, but if the luck isn't with you,
Oh my, wrong one.
you know the good part about it, Happy? If Druid does bad enough, you can blame him for not carrying you enough.
That's true. Very true.
It's all my fault. It's always been my fault.
No, you're fine. You did quite well. Plus, you weren't supposed to do that, so thank you very much for actually playing.
No, thanks for having me. It was super fun. It was fun to de-rust it and play tax evasion again. Run's fun.
Yeah, I can probably show you the few strats you were missing at some point.
Yeah, I could probably like relearn it and do the duology.
Is that a promise?
Well,
No other games occupying your brain space right now, I am sure.
I promise nothing until at minimum October 6th.
Yeah, so what I'm assuming Drit is doing is basically fishing for doors and hoping to get the right one. Which is the RNG part that's not fun.
Which door are we looking for?
The GPU one, so it's going to be like a solid door with any rim, so gold, bronze, silver, or platinum plated.
And the door itself has no trims or anything. Blank door, but the frame of the door doesn't matter. That just tells you what kind of loot is in there.
So when we see the most boring option,
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's why you saw me go up to so many doors, go in them, go down. I didn't want this one, and walked right out.
How lucky would you say you got, bro, on this run?
Say what?
How lucky do you think you got on this run?
About 5 lucky.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
That's more than 4.
yeah.
I'd say
Let's go.
Drit here is getting about 3 lucky.
Wait, is that not it? Oh,
No. So
No.
there's 3 layouts of that same door.
yeah.
It was
With
a good
different
kind of door,
quest lines.
but not the right door. Which which is really the fun part, but that's the only thing you're missing.
Oh, yeah!
Let's
Promising.
go.
The boring option.
The NFTs!
It had the pretty. It had the pretty outline though.
It just tells you what kind of loot you'll get in there. So if you go open the safe, it'll be 100 KIO. Gold will be, and bronze is 1.
We almost missed out on having NFTs that we... Is there anything more you are missing, or...?
No, I was just playing it safe and getting a health pack.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
So I usually...
Well, before we... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, it's
usually
just something
for
to find.
Yeah, for the space fight, I usually get the Uzi from the XP. But since we're not doing XP, there's no need for getting it. So I'm gonna have to use the scythe.
Let's go. Good luck on the final fight.
Just as well, 'cause it gets pretty loot.
You can probably go ahead, Quark.
I was just going to say, well, we once again crashed the questionably a bus one more time here to wrap this up. I just wanted to share a $5 donation from Far, putting their own fingers on the scales here. That is one of our Archipelago runners for the finale tonight. And they say, there is certainly no conflict of interest in me choosing this sprite. No siree. That sprite, of course, being Hornet. Hearing Happy's earlier recommendation about a playable Hornet in 2024. Hornet, the unanimous choice for Far's Link to the Past sprite so far. But if you are a fan of Lucario, Dark Link, or the Knight, who's already playable in some other games, but you know, be sure to get those donations in, ! Donate, and now let's crash that bus.
What?
Yeah, that... I mean, canonically, Turnip Boy is a spider that has bad view, so technically it could be a boss.
Remember when we thought this boss was really hard, and it turned out we just needed to do it backwards?
Right?
So, when we were first running this game, like, first couple days after it came out, we all thought this boss was just, like, unbelievably difficult, because we were kind of doing the bosses in, like, the original order. And when you do that, and the boss is chasing you in that direction. Sorry, I was watching stream and not Discord, so I didn't realize we were already at the end of boss. GG's.
GG's.
But yeah, as you were saying, Happy.
Oh, but yeah, basically, when you're going the intended direction, all the boss's attacks are, like, pretty difficult to dodge. But I believe it was Rar who discovered if we just go in, like, reverse order, half of the attacks aren't even a threat, because they just shoot away from us. So it's basically free now.
Well, congrats again to the relayers. Tell the people where they can find you and what's going on with you games-wise.
I'm in the top left, so I'll talk first. I'm happybythree. You can find me here the rest of today, and then at happybythree on Twitch. Probably doing nothing but playing too much Cryptostodian for the next foreseeable future. What about you, Drit?
Yeah, you can find me on Dritroad for YouTube mainly, and I'll be trying to grind for sub 1 hour on the 100%.
And I guess you can find me mostly on the Snoozy Kazu Discord, speaking about speedruns there from time to time, and I'm not doing much besides that in general. And only Raw
You
left.
guys can find me under eyerawr as a Steam on Twitch and YouTube. I have not been doing too much Twitch lately, but YouTube I'll still get some runs out there occasionally. Well, cooperating, because the sub 20 grind is unreal.
And
Awesome. Thank you so much to all. One more time, whether you are just joining us or you've been here since the beginning of Commits Tax Evasion, make some noise in the chat for our inimitable crime-committing vegetables. To the entire Turnip Boy Relay Racers, thank you so much for that incredible showcase.
thank you for having us.
Friends, with that, we are going to take just a little bit of time. Thank you so much to everyone who has donated to make the category upgrade for Omega Boost a reality. If you are one of the people just joining us, this is, of course, Multithon Rivals 2024. Multithon is a speedrunning marathon focused on co-ops, races, relays, or anything that shows the power of teamwork. Our core belief is that we are better and faster together. Multithon Rivals is here to take the idea of togetherness and mix in the spirit of joyful competition. In addition to the co-op experience, expect to see racing, bingo, competitive relays, tournaments, and more. We are better together, even as a friendly rivalry. So we are going to take a quick break and just make sure all of the final tune-ups have been done on our giant robot.